In Himalayan Buddhism and Tibetan Buddhism, the female deity Tara is very well known and very well represented in art. A female deity that's not as well known because it belongs to the Bun religion is Sherab Chamma. Sherab Chamma, Sherab here means wisdom, and Chamma means kind of loving mother. So loving mother of wisdom is okay. Now, Sherab Chamma is the main female deity of the Bun religion, and she's generally peaceful in appearance, one face, two arms. She can be yellow, orange, or white in color, and her attributes generally are a vase, often held in the right hand, and then a mirror held in the left. Sometimes she can have a yungdrung as well, and if you want to know what a yungdrung is, you'll have to look at some other videos, because this is a shangshung word. And I don't like to use the Sanskrit words when we're dealing with Bun topics, which should really properly be described in Tibetan or Shangshung language. Now, this Sherab Chamma is used as a meditational deity, the same in the same fashion as Tibetan Buddhism and Vajrayana Buddhism. Now, Sherab Chamma can also either be solitary, or she can have a 5-deity mandala configuration. She could have a 13 deity, or many more than that, 21 or more figures surrounding her. Now, I can't go into too much detail because I've not figured out how the systems work, and I've not really looked at all of the different sources to see how they explain themselves. It's quite complicated and not really standardized in a way that I'm accustomed to. Now, what we can also find, which is somewhat rare, is a standing form of Satrig Ersang, of Sherab Chamma, and I found two so far. I found an 11th century sculpture that's in the Los Angeles County Museum, and then I have found what looks to be a 19th century Eastern Tibetan painting of standing, dancing Sherab Chamma with 4 retinue figures around. So we have these different configurations for Sherab Chamma, and we have different colors. Now, what's really noteworthy is that the vase and the mirror and the yungdrung attribute, they don't always have to be in the same hands. And yes, this makes it complicated. We don't know exactly which colors go with the different forms of Sherab Chamma, and we don't know which attributes are sometimes in the right hand or in the left hand and reversed. And we don't know when the yungdrung is applied. Makes a bit of things a bit more complicated. Now, also it's important to understand that this female deity, Sherab Chamma, is actually the Tibetan name for Satrig Ersang. Satrig Ersang is not Tibetan, it's actually Shangshung Ke, it's a Shangshung language. And that's actually the name of Sherab Chamma when she specifically appears as one of the Four Transcendent Lords. And these Four Transcendent Lords are the founding deities of the Bun religion. They are the most important deities of the Bun religion. And Satrig Ersang is one of the 4, and she's also the only female in the group. So we have to think of Satrig Ersang and Sherab Chamma as the same, but we have to understand that Sherab Chamma generally has many different meditational forms, whereas the Satrig Ersang is more often only associated with the Four Transcendent Lords. So we'll leave it there for now. You can press the like button, you can subscribe, and you can also donate to the Himalayan Art Resources. You can donate on the homepage of the website, himalayanart.org, or you can also join our Patreon page where we have exclusive essays, articles, and videos.